Hi all, in this session we are going to know about the piercing and their operation and the classification. The piercing is the predominant type of surrounding net, and the bottom of the net is closed after encircling the fish school or the shoal of fish. Then it is a commercial fishing method and the catch fish schooling near the surface. That's mainly catch on the pelagic resources. And the targeted species, the tuna, the mackerel, the herring, sardine, anchovies, etc. We just see the targeted species, those all are the pelagic resources. So the persins are mainly caught on the pelagic resources of marine. And it is made of a long wall of webbing, and that is framed with the floating line and a lead line and having a pierce ring that you can see in the image. There is a floating line is there, and there is a main body or the main netting or webbing is there, and bottom side we have the pierce line and the pierce ring to pierce like a pierce like structure, to create the pierce like structure and the prevent the escape of fishes. Then the hanging from the lower edge of the gear, the pierce heel or the pierce ring that is hanging from the lower edge of the gear, and it is made of steel wire or rope, allow the piercing of the net. The pierce line or the pierce ring and the line are made of the steel wire or rope, and this is allow the piercing of the net that prevent the escape of fish, and it is used as a trap, like a trap. And the classification of piercing. The piercings are classified based on the various ways. There are the based on the scale of operation, based on the number of vessels used for the operation, and based on the method of operation, and based on the targeted species. In those ways, the piercings are classified in different ways. Based on the scales of operation, the piercings are classified into three, that is small scale, then medium scale, and large scale piercing. That is based on the scale of operation, how much quantity or how much amount we can catch, and in which area we can catch, how much depth we are catch. Based on that, we are classified as a small scale, medium scale, and a large scale, and based on the amount of catch. Then, based on the number of vessels used for the operation, the piercings are classified into two, one boat and two boat, based on the operation. Based on the piercing operation, sometimes we have used one boat for encircling the net. We already discussed in earlier slide. It is a surrounding net. For surrounding, we are used one boat. It is known as one boat piercing. So we are using two boats to encircle the net. That is known as two boat piercing. Then another classification is based on method of operation. In method of operation, we are again divided into two, that is surface piercing and sinking piercing. The surface piercing is one of the many piercing that used to catch a surface area, minimum of 30 or 40 meter depth area we are catching the fish. And in the sinking piercing, the piercing or the net will be sink much deep. It is about that 100 or 200 within the pelagic area we will catch, that is sinking piercing. Then another one, it is based on the targeted species. The piercings are classified into different ways. Based on the different species, different piercings are there. For example, the sardine piercing mainly used to catch the sardine resources or the sardine school, then mackerel, then the anchovy, then tuna, herring, cod, etc. Based on the species, which is targeted, the persons are classified into various. Then the operation of persing. And the operation of persing involves the surrounding of school of fish by long wall of webbing and subsequently pulling the bottom of the net by means of a purse line. That is already we have seen in the last slide. A long wall of web. This is a long wall of web that is surrounded the fish school. This web is surrounded the fish school with using one boat or two boat. Then a purse line is there. Purse line piercing that row, piercing the net, like an artificial pond, artificial net pond. Then piercing may be undertaken by either a single vessel or by a pair of vessels. And the general cycle of operation is active searching of location of fishing school, then setting or encircling the net, then piercing, then hauling and bailing or pumping, that is catching method from the purse. Then the fish catch from this artificial pond of webbing is then removed either by bailing or pumping process. This is a major operation side of the piercing. And we are going for the flowchart. What are the operational methods or operational steps in piercing? First, we are locating the fish ground. Fish ground we are normally locating with the help of some fish finding devices. And we are also located the natural aggregation of fishes that showing some bubbling or some glittering effect in the surface of the sea. That also we are used. The fishermen they find out the place. Then next step is scouting. Scouting is the searching or detection of the shoal or school. With the help of a scouting device, we are detecting that school. It is a determining that is a school. Then setting and encircling. After finding the fish school, suddenly we are encircling the net. Encircling the net. Then inside that the fishing school is there trapped. Then piercing the net. After surrounding the net, then piercing the net. Just like a pierce or just like a artificial pond or a happer, it will be like just like a happer closed. Then hauling the net, hauling towards the vessel. After brailing or pumping is the final step. Here now we are taking the brailing net. That's just like a scoop net. We are scooping all the fishes and to the boat. And in abroad or foreign, they are using the pumping method. Using the generated pumps that is collected the fish from the piercing to the boat. Then this is some image showing the operation of piercing. Here we can see the fishing school. This image is showing the fishing schools. Here some bubblings are there. Then here this like a glitters or just like a luminescent appearance. We can see. In this image that showing operation of piercing, there is a large fish school. We can see there's a fish school and these two piercing, the pair of vessels that surrounding the fish school. They are started to surround the fish school. This is the one of the image. And one more is there, that is scouting. Scouting was the searching the detection of the shoal or fishing school. That is a scouting device. The fisherman searching and finding the fish with using that device. And this is one of the image of encircling. These two boats are there in this image, and one boat is encircling very fast. This process is encircling process are very fast. If we are finding out the fish school, immediately we started to encircling the school. And with the help of a pair of boat or with one boat, one boat is encircling. And here it is also see one boat is encircling the net, encircling the school. Then it is a hauling process. After encircling, we are starting the holing process with the help of a holing device. Okay, holing process, holing to the boat. Then final step of this placing, it is brailing. After holing process, we are going for brailing process, that is brailing. The brail net we are using. This one is brail net. This is just like a scoop net or dip net. We are scooping all the collected fishes from the pelts to the boat. That is the final step of brailing. And it is common, it is just like an artificial, just like an artificial pond, artificial net pond. After it encircling, then just like a paste-like structure, it forms a paste-like structure. Then inside that paste, the fishes were trapped and fishes can't escape from the net. And then with the help of a braille net or helping of pump, we are collecting the fishes, trapped fishes from the paste. And mainly we are using the catch of pelagic resources. Thank you.